Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Morning, Miss. I'm
Good
fine.
morning, Miss.
So before we start, let's check your attendance first. Sarokotu Nadia,
Present, Miss.
Solidina Mealdani, Yunisa Dwi Andini.
Present, Miss.
Okay, so are you ready to start the meeting today?
Yes,
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Alright, so do you remember what was the most memorable experience when you first entered school?
Excited, Miss.
I'm so nervous.
Excited. I'm so nervous. Okay. Wow. Okay, students, today we will learn how to recount past experience in a sequential manner. After this lesson, you're expected to be able to explain the content of the text by discussing the meaning, purpose, and general characteristics of recount text correctly, and you can analyze the structure of the text where the orientation, events, and reorientations, and then find the linguistics elements used. Okay, now let's put your initial knowledge to the test. Let's move to here. So for the first question is, what is the main purpose of the recount text? Who is answer this question? Okay, Yunisa.
To retell past events or experience.
Can you repeat? To retell
To
past
retell past event or experience.
experience. Okay. Next to the second questions. What verbs are predominantly used in recount text? So, okay, Sarah can answer.
Past tense verb.
Past tense verbs. Okay, for the last questions, give an example of time signal that is commonly used for past experiences. Who is can answer? Okay, Solidina, you can answer.
The answer is yesterday, last week, last night,
Okay,
and a long time ago in 2000.
okay. In 2000. Okay, let's check your answers. For the first question is, what is the main purpose of the recount text? To retell past events or experience. That is correct. To retell past events or experience. Next, to the second question is, what verbs are predominantly used in recount text? Yes, is the past tense verbs. And the last question is, give an example of a time signal that is commonly used for past experience. Your answer, Solidina, is correct. So, those who are still not sure, don't worry. That's what we're going to learn today. Well, let's learn how the recount text is structured. Take a look at the text, my first day at the school here. Can you see my slide?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so this text is perfect example. Recount text has three main parts that must be there, such as making cakes that must have a measurement. The first part is orientation. It introduces who is involved, when it happens, and where. See the first sentences. Look at this. It was my first day at junior high school. I felt nervous but excited to meet new friends. It tells us when my first day and where at junior high school. So the biggest part is events. This is the core of the story. All the events you experience must be sequential. In this section, we joined the flag ceremony and introduced ourselves in class. Everyone was friendly and made me feel comfortable. So for the lastly is reorientation. This is your conclusion or final impression. For example, is I was happy because my first day was fun and unforgettable. So, are you understand, students?
No, Miss, everything clear.
Okay. Any questions? No or yes?
No, Miss.
No.
Okay. Well, now we get to the main space of recon text, simple past tense. This is the most important linguistic feature. Remember, recon text the past, so all actions must use second form verbs or verb to. In English, there are two types of past verbs. The first is regular verbs, which only needs to be added to ed. For example, is walk becomes walked, and then the second is irregular verbs. Irregular verbs is unique and they must be memorized. For example, is go becomes when, see becomes saw, and then is are becomes was or were. So let's prove in the text my first day at school again. Take a look at the sentences in the events sections. We see the verb we joined, the flag ceremony. The original word is join. Join that is the verb to, then made, and made me feel comfortable. Verb to of make. All of these actions suggest the story takes place in the past. Is it clear, students? Any problems?
No, Miss.
Okay.
No.
Well, now it's time to prove your understanding. We will move to the text My Wonderful Holiday in Bali. Let's see the text. Can you see my screen? So, I want you to read it carefully. Find out where the three main structures and past tense verbs we have already discussed. So, you can read it carefully and find past tense verbs are we have already discussed. Time's up. Okay. Let's test it. I will appoint names so everyone should be ready. Solidina. So, in which part of the text the sentence belongs to orientation?
Last month, my family and I went to Bali for a short holiday.
That's right, Solidina. Excellent. Orientations has to be at the beginning. Next, Unisa. Show me a sentence in the reorientation section.
It was an unforgettable holiday. I really hope to visit Bali again someday.
So that's correct. And then, now focus on the past tense. Sarah, mention the three past tense verb to from verbs you found in the event section.
When, played, took.
Three great words, Sarah. When is irregular verbs, played is regular verb, and took is irregular verb. Remember, it came from the take. If something goes wrong, it's okay. We will learn from it. Very good. You have managed to analyze the text of this model amazingly. You already know your main structure and weapon. The past tense, let's summarize what we learned today. Great students, when our time is running out, remember that we have learned in the context is like you being a director retelling your past films. There are three important stages. First, the orientation, and then events and reorientation. And most importantly, the verb must use the past tense is verb to. This is our main weapon. Well, now it's a small test to be at home. Think about it. What was one of your most memorable vacation experiences of the year? Just think about the orientation, events, reorientation framework. Tomorrow at the next meeting, we will try to write it down ourselves and turn it into cool story. Thank you so much for your active participation today. You guys are fantastic. Don't forget to understanding verb 2. Before we end our meeting today, Sahra, lead a prayer.
Before we conclude today's lesson, let's pray. According to its author, Philip, pray begins. Prayer is not.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.